All right, yeah, welcome back to Academy channel. And in today's video, we'll be talking about how to efficiently source articles and papers for research CNG. All right, and so one aspect of um, a report writing that can be very difficult is how to find papers, how to find articles and publications to read from and to reference. All right, so this video is supposed to help you make that one simple for you. Okay, so now we are going to start off with coming to our browser. We're going to use a certain software known as Hazen Publish or Perish. All right, okay, that's it. So you search for Hazen Publish or Perish, download for say window. All right, Windows. Okay, so this website, so hazen.com. All right, so just follow it and then you scroll through. So you find a link to the download. Okay, so that's it right here. Publish or perish installer for Windows. Okay, the size is 2.4 megabytes. So just click on it and then download it. Okay, so just okay. All right. So it's not that big. It's supposed to take not up to a minute to finish downloading. All right. So I can just start download right here, and then the download is supposed to start. So I think I've downloaded it already. So let me just open my downloads. Okay. So when you open your file manager and you go to downloads, if you are done downloading it, you have it there. So I have mine right here. Okay. So though this one is not done downloading, but then because I've downloaded it already, I don't have to finish this one, so I can just close it. Now when I run the setup, say, do you want to allow this app to make changes? Yes, I want. All right, so I just go to next. I agree to terms and conditions. Next, and then I'm done with the installation. So once I finish, the app is the software is going to open. If it doesn't open, you can just search it on your PC. You can just search for publish or perish, and you should find it right here. All right, so when this is the interface. So I searched for something earlier, and then since I have the settings kept, I have the results over here. But let me just delete it so that we can all start afresh. So when you open it, you have various sources that you can search from. So we have Google Scholar, we have Semantic Scholar, Web of Science, and all of those things. But the most common one, and then the one that I mostly use, is Google Scholar. Okay, so I'm going to open Google Scholar. Now when I click on it, I have this interface asking for authors. So if I know the name of the author of the particular article I'm looking for, I'll just go for authors. Okay, if I don't know the name of the author or the publication name, I don't have to stress. I'll use either the title word or the keyword. Okay, so mostly you would want to use the keyword if you don't necessarily know how the title is going to be like. All right, but then you know that definitely you are working on activated carbon or rubber ties, so you know exactly what the keyword should be. Okay, so if I should use, say, rubber ties, and then activated carbon. All right, so I'm trying to produce activated carbon from rubber ties or with rubber ties. So this should be my keyword. Okay, now the maximum number of results, I can make it as large as 1000. It just shows how many results should pop up in case there are a lot of them. All right, sometimes you can search and you can get about 30 results. There's just 30 results on the internet based on the specification you give, the year, range, and everything. All right, not on the internet, on Google Scholar. Remember, you're using Google Scholar. So I'm just going to come to the years. Now, mind you, if you are finding articles to read and reference in your research paper, you have to make sure that the article is not older than 10 years. All right, so I mean, it wouldn't make sense if we are producing activated carbon and the technology you want to use was used in 1962, and then that is what you think is best. They've been updated, they've been improvements, they've been further works that have been done on the same thing. All right, so you can just limit it to 10 years, and of course it should be that way. All right, So we are going to have from 2013 to say 2023. Somebody may ask, is it by force to limit it to 10 years? It's not by force, but it's just shows how serious and how good you are with research stuff. All right. So search, and probably you may lose some marks if you meet somebody like my supervisor in third year, you may lose some marks. All right. Okay, so I have as assistants, I have 40, 50 out 60 out of the 1,000 results, and it keeps going and going and going and going. I don't need 10,000 papers to read. I don't need 100,000 papers to read. So I can end it here. I mean, hoping that I will find something in there that I'm interested in. All right. So let me just end it here. Now, if you use the keywords instead of the title words, the results you are going to get is mostly going to be way much than the title words, because when you use the title words, it's just going to be specific. The words that you'll be given, if it is not in the title, that paper is not going to pop up. But over here, you can see that some of the work, some of the papers that are popping up may not have some of the words over here. All right. So for instance, this one, I can see, okay, I can see all the 4 words over here. Some of them you may not have it. Okay. So now if you look at it, this one says the potential of activated carbon from waste rubber tie for the absorption of phenolics. Okay. So most of the times, most of the times when you search for an article, you don't expect that it has the exact topic you are working on. Okay. So say I'm working on production of activated carbon from waste rubber ties. Somebody did potential of activated carbon from waste rubber ties for absorption of phenolics. Okay, so the person even went further, but then I can find my work somewhere in there, because I mean I can see some activated carbon from waste rubber ties. So I'm going to open it and then check his abstracts. I mean, what exactly is there, and see if I can have something over there to put in my literature review or my methodology. All right, so you can go through, you can just scroll through the papers over here, can just scroll through, and then the one that you think it is a bit related to whatever you are working on, you just open it. Okay, so I would want to paste this one at the title words. Let me see that. Okay, so when I pasted in the title words, I'm just having about 7, yeah, about 7 results. And as I said earlier, it's a bit specific. It has to be in the title before you can see it. All right, so I have chromium removal from water by activated carbon developed from waste rubber ties, which is also a bit related to my topic. But then I think uh, okay, so I think this one is more related to it, preparation and characterization of activated carbon from waste rubber ties. All right, so I can go for this. I can download as many articles as possible. So let me just open this and see what is inside. So when I double click on it, it takes me to this website. All right, now if you look at this one, it says that access through your institution. Some of the papers, immediately you click on it, the page that comes, it's for free. You can just download it from there, or you can just even read everything from there. All right, but this one is asking for access through institution. So let's try to see if you find KNUST over here. So you're supposed to enter institution name. So let me see, Kwame Nkrumah. So I have, okay, it says no matching institution found. What it means is that KNUST cannot help me to access this one. So there's a way to access such papers that you need either access through your institution, or you need to purchase it. All right, so this one, if you do add to cart, then it means you're ready to pay for it. I don't think you want to download about 10 or more papers and then you'll be paying for each of them, unless your father is Dangote. Okay, so look at this information right here, DOI, the DOI number. Always look for it. We are going to copy this one, paste it somewhere, and you'll be able to access the same article for free. All right, so let's see how it works. I'll just right click on this, copy the link. Then there's a website I want to open with Chrome. Okay, so there's a certain website, Sci-Hub. Okay, so just search it on Google, Sci-Hub, so that you don't miss the extensions. Now this is the particular Sci-Hub. It's actually Sci-Hub something.se. all right, so I'm going to open that one, and then it says that enter your reference. Okay, so my reference is going to be my DOI number that I copied. Okay, sometimes you may have to delete everything so that to just be left with this number. All right, so let's see. Okay, it says that the site hub doesn't have the requested documents. Let me try to maintain everything and see. Voila, there we go. So we have it. I mean, note that it's not all the papers that you are going to get over here, but most of them you get over here. All right, so with this I can download it, I can read through it, I can see the introduction. I mean, I can pick some information from there and reference it. All right, so most of the, in fact almost all the research papers, you don't see literature review. Okay, but then the literature review, anything about something related to what they are doing is going to be in your introduction. All right, so when you read some of these things, then you see the importance of why you are even doing the work that you are doing. So the preparation is over here. So this is the methodology. All right, so this is what you're going to compare a couple of articles and get the methodology to use for your work. All right, then we have the results and discussion, and then yeah, in that order. All right, so that's one way. I mean, get your hasn't published or perish, enter your topic in there, and then find a research paper or papers that you think you want to download. Try to open it. If you try to open it and then it comes free of charge, I mean, you are good to go. But then if you don't have to pay for it, then you remember the DOI number. You see somewhere around it. Okay, you always see it somewhere. So this one we saw it around this place. So you just copy it, you paste it in the reference of the site hub, then you can download it for free. All right. Now, another website I would also want to introduce you to is what's the name of this website? All right. No, it's not ResearchGate. I've forgotten the particular website. Okay, but if I remember, I'll type it. I'll type it somewhere on the page. I just opened it somewhere. No ResearchGate. No, 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 no. Let me see. Great. So this is it. Science Direct. All right. So when you just come to Google, you can just search for Science Direct. All right. When you enter, they have this logo, the E logo, Elsevier or something like that. So just click on it. So that place is also, this is also a place that you can get articles related to your work. All right. So let me see. So there's find articles with these terms, find a journal or a book title, then there's authors. So over here, I'm just going to use the article. All right, so we don't have any article in mind, but we have our keyword. We are talking about activated carbon, then also waste rubber ties. So rubber ties. Okay, so there you go, enter. Then we have some papers, potential of activated carbon from waste rubber tie for the absorption of phenolics. Remember we met this paper somewhere around publish or perish. Okay, so let's assume that this paper is something that interests me. I'll just click on it. So that one too, let me see. I have the abstract. I think this one I have access to the paper free of charge. All right. So if you have access to the paper free of charge like this, you don't have to stress. But if you don't have access to the paper free of charge on Elsevier or on Science Direct, you can just find the DOI number somewhere around here. So let's see if you copy this link, uh, copy clean link or copy link address, whatever. Then I paste it in Sci-Hub. Let's see. I have my Sci-Hub. Okay, so it's over here. If I paste this link in Sci-Hub, let's see. Okay, there you go. We have the paper, right? Potential of activated carbon from waste rubber ties. Then you can just read whatever you want to read from the paper and then reference it the way it's supposed to be referenced. And over here too, you find all the information in the paper. I mean, this one is the referencing. Okay, so the names, the authors, the dates, the the title, the topic. All right, then the journal, blah 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 blah. If you read through the document George sends you, it's about, there's some portion that talks about how to reference some of these things. So you look at the, but so this one is an online article or a journal. Okay, this one is a journal. Okay, So you look at how to reference a journal and then you reference it in accordance. All right. So this meeting, as I said earlier, is going to be a short one, and then this is where we bring it to an end. Thank you for joining.